Churches have a big interest in getting people from the church services and into their Bible studies. There's a number of good reasons for this, namely that relationships are easier to form within a small group than they are in the larger church service, but you can also go quite a bit more in depth in a Bible study than you can in a service. The simple fact of there being a dialogue and people searching through the information and through the scriptures themselves helps them grow in their faith more than a church service would do alone. One thing that CrossReference can do for you is help you understand how well you're doing in getting people from services to Bible studies. Let's look at an example of just such a query. Let's say we want to know how many people from church services are going to Bible studies. So we select church services, and it's somewhere around 500 records. And then we subtract all involved in Bible studies, and we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 300. So that means 3/5 of the congregation are not involved in Bible studies. Another way that we could look at it is we could select church services, and we can cross-reference it with Bible studies. That is, how many people are going to both. And of course, we see it's 2/5 of the total are going to both. So let's say we want to talk to people and invite them to come into Bible studies. So it's a very simple thing to select church services and subtract all involved in Bible studies, and then you can send an email. And you'll see that in another video on how to use these lists. You can send bulk emails and even segment your email lists. You'll find that if you use cross-reference enough and you get used to how it works, that it's fun to do these queries, and you can learn quite a lot about how your church works. And this is what we mean by data mining, that you can actually do a lot of fairly complex queries in a very short amount of time and find out a lot about how your church works.